Goku versus Captain Ginyu, commentated by Sensible Saiyan. Now, on my previous video, I did Gohan versus Cell. I reacted to that by Sensible Saiyan, and it was an excellent video, and y'all seem to enjoy it too. So we're gonna see Goku versus Captain Ginyu, and this matchup was elite. But be sure to check out my boy Sensible Saiyan. All his stuff will be down in the description below, and he just hit 100k subscribers. Be sure to show him some support, and let's get right on into the video.
Today we're going to fully break down another classic battle on Namek, Goku versus Captain Ginyu. Goku finally lands on Namek after his legendary training camp in the spaceship, and he's on a whole nother level. He saves the day by absolutely humiliating the Ginyu force, but he makes the naive mistake of telling the last remaining member, Jace, to leave instead of dealing with him too.
We never even touched him! Now that's one bad dude! I'm bad! But man, I ain't that bad!
He flies back to Frieza's ship to tell Captain Ginyu what
just
happened to the team,
and he was handling
furious.
business.
They try to hit a pose without the rest of the boys, but it's just not the same anymore. He is pissed as he heads off to the battlefield. When he arrives, he's ready to not only avenge his team, but also test his abilities. Right off the bat, he can tell that Goku is truly a special fighter, so he's super excited to show off his own grandiose in battle. Guys, remember, this is the #1 soldier in Frieza's entire army, and unlike most of them, he actually had that patented DBZ fighting itch, that competitive spirit. So let's cut to the chase and cover one of the most elite matchups in the saga. Like usual, we're going to break this fight down and score it with the 10-point must system. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. At the end of each round, the winner gets 10 points, and the loser gets 9 points or less, depending on how badly they lost. If it goes all 3,
this was a banger fight. I remember when I first seen this.
With more points wins.
That boy Ginyu is definitely a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Via stoppage. Okay, let's get right into it. Sound the bell. Round 1. Let's go. The round starts off with Vegeta just bolting. Ginyu is away from Frieza's ship, so he has an opportunity to get the Dragon Balls.
He said, I'm gonna let you handle Captain Ginyu, but I'm gonna go after these Dragon Balls.
That opportunity to initiate the action by landing a huge elbow up top that sends him flying. Goku recomposes. It's the ones you don't see that hurt the most. Luckily, he did see the shot at the last moment and pulled away a bit before it landed.
Took away a little bit of damage, but it was still
a problem with him in the past, man. Just dropping his guard. Protect yourself at all times. Ginyu cuts an angle behind him and comes in with the chop, but whoop! Goku dips down the dodge and counters with a back kick, but a slip. Goku throws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jabs, but Ginyu with the head movement.
Look at these edits. Bro, these edits are crazy. These edits are crazy. He said, Sensible Saiyan, he told me, he commented on the Gohan versus Cell video. That'll also be in the description if you haven't checked that out. And also check it out on his page as well, because it's a very broke down video, and it's like a 27-minute long video. He said it takes him 40 hours to edit one of these videos. Bro, 40 hours? That's a week. That's a work week. That's literally a work week. That's insane. But the proof is in the pudding. This dude got
He thinks he's got the timing for the right hand, but look at the beautiful slip on the inside from Ginyu as he's preparing the counter over the top with the left. Pull back, ducks the hook and tries to counter with the right, but another slip. The frames are going to repeat a little bit with some variations. One of the exchanges after missing the right hand, Goku pulls away and tries to pop that jab a couple of times. Slip, duck. This time Ginyu overextends with that hook and almost gets countered, but again, great head movement. He blocks the left and parries the body shot. Stiff jab gets slipped on the inside, and look at Goku here with the feint. Usually he'll throw a feint to set up a different shot. We've seen him do that a lot throughout the series, but here he's actually going to feint to draw out the counter from Ginyu so that he can counter the counter. He loads up a huge uppercut that gets dodged, but look at Ginyu's eyes. He knows that would have rocked him. Block. Ginyu with the pressure with nothing landing here. We get some repeated exchanges here. And stop.
They just can't seem to
attempt from the Saiyan, but Ginyu catches
a hit on one another. They just
toss him away.
They're basically just testing the waters.
Comes back in with the sidekick. Very telegraphed. He just wants his get back. You can tell he did not like losing the first exchange of the match. He wanted to start stronger. Goku on high alert here. Where is he? Ginyu with the Kakashi Earth style jutsu pops out of the ground to land a body shot. First connection of the fight, and he dropped him. Tries to stomp on his head.
So Ginyu actually got 2 hits.
Here, lands his own body shot that drops his opponent. Look at the pressure here. He's got him running away. but Goku's habit of dropping his guard, sometimes it reveals
his
itself
guard
when he's
again.
heavy on the pursuit. Beautiful
Dropping his
setup here
guard
by
again.
Ginyu to land the body
Spin.
kick. Then
Boom.
comes around and winds up a huge kick that lands up top. He's hurt, but to the
Damn.
captain's surprise,
So that's
the man
5
recomposes.
hits.
And
I'm
he's
not
coming
mistaken.
back in for some more. Block. Goku doubles up on that left hand, but it gets parried. Ginyu drops down to his right to try to hit this double kick, but Goku blocks it and fires back with his own kick.
Double.
Also gets blocked.
Block.
Both fighters throw and catch each other's power shots.
They're
Ginyu
basically
fencing on
pretty
his
much
right side
even.
here, but comes in with the left high
Basically.
kick, pull back. They're going back and forth.
Yeah, this is
Block.
getting
Slip.
serious.
Head kick counter attempt here that barely gets blocked. Goku trying to follow up with the right, but Ginyu using that reach advantage here. Pulls back and counters with a sneaky left hand. Money. He's not letting up though, lands a stiff jab up top.
Damn.
Partially blocked though, he took some of the steam off that shot. The frames repeat,
Yeah,
but Ginyu ends up
it's
winning
even.
the
This is
exchange by
basically
landing
even
a
matchup.
big left up top. The two
Damn,
fighters
another hit,
recompose.
that's like 6
Goku's
hits.
like, man, this guy's a heavy hitter. As round 1 comes to a
Okay, so that's the end of round 1. So I think Ginyu got him like 6 or 7 times. Goku got him once or twice. So I got this one a 10-8. Ginyu got this round. 10-8 Ginyu. That's what I got.
close. It was competitive, but I'm going to confidently score this one a 10-9.
10-9, okay.
Let's take a look at the stats.
What do
As
y'all
you can
think it
see,
is?
he
What do y'all
landed
think
at a
that
higher
round was?
percentage,
Oh,
and
damn,
he
see.
outstruck Goku.
I wasn't counting like the exchanges. I wasn't counting those. So Ginyu had 80 strikes attempted, 18 strikes landed. Goku attempted 94 and only landed 13. But Ginyu had a lot of big shots, especially that beginning shot that shot that got him off guard. Yeah, he really got him with that. They didn't throw no key though. They didn't throw no key attempts or anything. Just straight hands. That's what we like. We likes that.
Especially in the significant strikes department. Both guys scored a light knockdown each. Nothing too crazy damage-wise. This is just a textbook 10-9. Easy. But we're just getting started.
I had it
let's
at
go
10-8.
ahead and take a look at the next
10-9
round.
is pretty cool too.
Round 2
I don't
starts
mind
with
the
them both
10-9.
charging
Okay,
in and
round
breaking
2.
out into a heated exchange. Goku slips the right hand, blocks the left, tries to fire back, but whoop! Counter over the top, blocked. Another pullback. Captain Ginyu looks like he's in the zone right now.
Yeah, he
Ginyu
locked
tries
in.
something unorthodox here. Counters with a backhand, but Goku ducks. He lined them up for a head kick though, but again, beautifully ducks lower and to the right so he could pop back in with the power shot. Slip. More repeated frames here. Let's get
good.
another angle.
Yo,
Body
I
shot
don't-
blocked. Slip.
This was a
pullback.
really good
Nobody
fight. This was an
landed here
underrated fight
before
for
the two
sure.
disengage.
People don't
Ginyu's
really
out
talk
here
about
having a
Goku
good
versus
time, man.
Ginyu a lot.
Formally introduces himself to the Saiyan by hitting a clean pose, but look at the disrespect.
He trying to hit the
Goku's
pose
like,
too,
what's the
yeah.
point? Seems like a waste of time. Nah, I disagree. Let the man cook. Ask your son what he thinks.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
Great
when
Saiyan.
Bardock was getting visions of the future, he saw that. No, no, not like this.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the fight. Ginyu's like, man, cut the crap. I know you've been hiding your true power. Guess what? Me too.
Oh, yeah, both of
He
them
ramps
are hiding
things
their
up
true
a bit
power.
and fires off a ki blast at close range. Goku not expecting this kind of speed, barely dodges in the nick of time. The blast goes off and bro is feeling himself. Now he's patiently waiting for his opponent to turn up. There he
He's
is.
like, I showed you a
done.
glimpse of my
Now
power,
Goku's
now you
feeling
show me a
himself.
glimpse
He
of
already
yours.
knows what his opponent's gonna do. Block. Goku cuts an angle
After
and
image
spins around
technique.
with the kick, but the captain manages to block again. Now they're trading. Ginyu blocks
Ginyu has
tries
really
to
good
come over the
defense. I
top of
noticed
the
he has a
elbow, but
really
neither
good
fighter
defense,
can
and
land
he's showing that
it.
he
They're
has a
staying
little bit more
defensively
experience
responsible.
fighting than Goku
Left,
does.
right, block,
sure.
dip, switches stances again and throws the
'Cause
left
Goku
with the
is
body
getting
kick
caught with
behind
a
it,
lot
and they both get
of
blocked. Ginyu with the knee.
He's getting caught with a lot
Nobody
of
landing a thing as these frames repeat. Okay, here we go. Goku
Showing
with
that
the leg
IQ.
chamber lands the first shot of the round. Side kick to the body sends Ginyu
got it.
back.
That was
and into
probably
the
the
water.
best shot he got
I was
on
checking the
Ginyu.
damages, but honestly, it wasn't too bad a shot. A lot of the power was definitely smothered from being this close. But hey, sometimes you gotta trade power for the art of surprise. I'm not mad at it. Ginyu bursts out of the water and Goku follows. They're trying to flex the speed, but it's no competition.
Yeah,
Goku
Goku
is
way
clearly
faster.
faster. Ginyu takes it on the chin though, I'm not gonna lie. He took his L like
Yes,
a
and,
man. But Jay saw this as an opportunity to
yeah,
step
no.
in and fire off a ki blast at the Saiyan. He dodges, but this lets
Hey, that's
Ginyu
an
catch up
interference,
to
bruh.
him and grab him from
That's an
behind.
interference.
Goku might have the speed, but Ginyu has the strength,
That's
no
interference,
question.
bro.
Look how
That's a
sturdy he is
-1.
while Goku's struggling for his life out here. But he's actually gonna let him go because he only got this position due to an
Because he
interference.
interfered, yeah.
I am gonna give him a warning, but I'm not gonna deduct
Oh,
the
okay.
point for
Because he
this.
let him go.
I know, I do take points away, and I've even disqualified for outside interruptions before, but it depends on the severity and how
So,
often it
because
happens.
he let him go.
This one didn't change the fight at all. No damage was done, and he even punished Jace for trying this. Then he turns to Goku and tells him to stop playing around and show him his full power so that he can test himself against a worthy opponent. Honestly, Ginyu had the heart of a competitor. He was moving like Goku and
Ginyu
Vegeta
like a
here,
Saiyan.
but with that,
Ginyu got like
round
a
2
Saiyan.
comes to a close. Another very straightforward round to
Well,
score
of course,
here,
he's been
guys.
around
I'm
Saiyan, so I
looking
guess
at
he
a 10-9
developed that.
Goku
So
all day. Here are
yeah,
the
Goku.
stats.
Yeah, Goku got that round for
Crazy
sure.
defense this round. Both guys threw about
Damn.
100 shots
So
each,
that
and
one
only
hit
one
to the
shot
chest
landed. It landed for Goku, so he gets the
that
10-9.
landed Ginyu in the
Simple.
water.
Ginyu did have more.
That was the one hit that counted. I could have sworn. Damn, he only hit him once. They were throwing a lot of shots. Goku threw 3 more shots than Ginyu did, but he landed that one shot, and it was a significant shot. Kicked him in that water. Yeah, he threw 1 ki blast. That is true. He did throw that 1 ki blast, but he didn't land it. So yeah, Goku got that.
Threatening moments like the ki blast that he barely missed and getting the dominant position at the end, but obviously we're not going to count either of those. The score is now tied at an even 19-19 going into the third and final round. It's winner takes all. Let's
This
go.
is the championship
The
round.
last round starts off with Goku powering up at Ginyu's request. He's gonna hit him with the Kaioken while the captain is checking the scouter to see where he caps out at. Almost immediately though, he's getting shook like this was a mistake. Ginyu's max power is 120,000, so when he sees the scouter read 110 and rising, he's like, hey, stop, cut it out.
Yeah, he's
I
about to
love
pass
this
him
scene.
up.
Ginyu bolts into the ocean, and Goku's like, I think your friend's having a nervous breakdown. And Jace is like, nah,
He's just cooling off, mate.
bro's losing his mind. Ginyu with the rock throw. Come on, man.
ain't
You
no
thought this was
way.
gonna work? Of course
Ain't
not.
no way
Goku just a brick
someone
wall.
stronger than me,
Here comes the
especially a
Ki-Blast
Saiyan.
volley. But again, he's not budging an inch. Bounces back
Bouncing
to Ki
right
and
off of
maxes out his Kaioken at 180,000. And this is just the tip of the iceberg too. Ginyu is absolutely terrified and thinks Goku's become the legendary Super Saiyan himself. But he's trying to reassure himself now.
I am the great Captain Ginyu!
That's it, Captain. Remember who you are.
Right, lock in,
Oh, I
bro.
love Jace. He's like,
Yeah, lock in,
Sir,
bro.
he's making you lose your composure and forget about style. Don't let him do it.
Hey, everybody needs a friend like Jace. When you're going through it, when you're going down, when you're like, damn, bro, what the fuck is going on? But you got a friend like Jace. He's like, bro, you need to lock in. You better tap in and don't let this dude embarrass you like that. Yeah, he's strong, but you're the great Captain Ginyu. You're the #1 fighter on the Frieza Force. Like he's letting you, he's showing you, hey, you need to lock in, bro. You need to lock in. That's what he needs to do. Everybody needs a friend like Jace, for sure.
But Ginyu starts getting his confidence back when
Wait, hold
Goku
on.
insists on them not
Right.
fighting anymore.
You
He's
right.
just like, admit your wrongdoing and leave. He's taking Goku's kindness as weakness here, and usually I'd say absolutely not. Mercy is an incredible
you're not a
virtue.
savage.
Man, you gotta have some discernment here. Dude just laughed
Wait,
in your
hold on.
face and fired
Wait,
off
hold
a
on.
Ki
You're not a
blast after you
savage.
gave him
You're
an
not a
out.
savage like
It's
Vegeta.
time to put him away. He's way too dangerous to be kept alive, or at least conscious. Like, what's your plan here? Ginyu with the trash Ki blast volley that, of course, does absolutely nothing. But he wasn't even expecting any real results. He's just celebrating his win ahead of time. He takes off the scouter and starts gathering Ki in his hand. Goku's like, what the hell is he doing? Oh, shoot, what the
No, self-inflicted
Ginyu's
damage.
hurt real badly here. Look at the wound. And Goku just standing there like a moron. Bro, do something. I guess he's
You shoulda
expecting him to
known,
fire
bro.
off a Ki blast or something here because it looks like he's powering up. But he hits a pose that
You know what's crazy? He threw all those Ki blasts probably to make Goku drop his guard. So when he hits him with this ultimate change now attack, he's gonna have his guard dropped. His guard isn't gonna be as up because he's like, oh, is it gonna be another Ki blast or something? Is it gonna be another move? So that's that IQ I was talking about with Captain Ginyu. He has that IQ.
mobilizes Goku.
So
He's doing his signature move, the body change.
Mm.
Now Ginyu is Goku, and Goku,
Goku
is
is
Ginyu.
Ginyu.
He just stole his body, and because of that self-inflicted wound from earlier, Goku is unable to continue. Captain Ginyu wins the fight in the third round via TKO. Here are the stats for the round, and it's a weird one. Like, do I count that self-inflicted shot somehow? Do I count it against Goku?
Yeah, you
I mean,
can.
he did end up
I mean,
feeling the weight
yeah.
of it. I'm just not gonna
That's
put it on the
strange.
stat sheet at all. It's just too messy.
Yeah, it's just
and here are the
TKO.
stats for the fight overall.
So this was the final card right here. This was the overall card from the whole match. Ginyu was a little bit more accurate with his hits, more significant strikes, more strike connectivity, more Ki blasts too. He didn't land a single one, but he was active. Ginyu was a little bit more efficient with his approach rather than Goku, dropping his guard. Ginyu really showed his IQ. as I say again, he really showed his IQ against Goku.
Again,
Really
same
did.
thing here. Since they changed bodies at the end, do I flip all of the stats or what? What would you guys do here? I'm just gonna keep it
Yeah,
as
yeah,
is
keep it
though,
as
just
it
to
is.
keep
That's
things
what I'll do
simple.
too. Keep it
Anyways,
as it
let's talk
is.
about the fight a little bit. I know some of you aren't gonna like this decision, but Goku just lost straight up. The body
Yeah.
change is one of Ginyu's
Ginyu was
techniques,
the
just
better
like the
fighter today.
Kaioken is one of Goku's. It's a legitimate win condition. And actually, this loss was foreshadowed before the fight ever even started. After Goku let Jace leave the battlefield, Vegeta absolutely brutalized Burter and Raccoon. And then he gave Goku an ear beating like, that guy you just let go could cost you your life. Goku's like, what? Nah, not him. But Vegeta says one of the realest things in the show here.
He doesn't have to be stronger than you to beat you.
These people are ruthless savages. They'll do whatever it takes to win the game.
And here you are, Mr. Nice Guy. They're going to chew you up and spit you out with that attitude.
And I think Goku knew this intuitively as a kid.
Yeah, Vegeta's battle IQ is the highest, in my opinion. I think he has the highest IQ in all of Dragon Ball. He knows battle. He knows that you don't have to be the ultimate warrior to be, or the strongest to win. All it takes is wit. That's all it takes. And that's even in real life, even in boxing or whatever. You don't have to be the most skilled. All you got to do is you just got to have that IQ. IQ dominates everything. You can be as strong as you want. You can be as talented as you want. But if you ain't got that IQ, you ain't got that smartness, nothing's going to matter at that point. But yeah, Vegeta, he was right on the money with that. Captain Ginyu took advantage of his kindness. That's why when he realized that when Goku said, just take your buddy and leave the planet forever. He's like, wait, you're not as savage as Vegeta. Because Vegeta, if he was that strong, first of all, he wouldn't be talking to me. He'll be throwing hands with me. But as someone as gullible as you, I can use this move. It's perfect for you. And you strong too? Come on, bro. This is easy money. This is like taking candy from a baby. You're stronger than me, but you're not. You're not a savage. And you need to be a savage. You're gonna deal with that Ginyu force. And Captain Ginyu.
And that's why we saw him catch a lot more bodies. He's gonna have to relearn this lesson here the hard way, and he eventually does. I think right after Frieza is when he was like, okay, I get it. Nah, man, I love what the rivalry between these two brought out. Not just power-wise, but the influence they had on each other in the series. As promised, next video, I'm going to be covering Goku versus Majin Vegeta.
And
a rematch.
We have to watch that shit. This is probably one of the best fights, top 5 fights in all of Dragon Ball. Goku versus Vegeta. They just knew each other like the back of their hands. And then the shots that they do get, they have to really earn those shots. So it was a really, really, really good match. I really enjoyed it. It's probably my top 3 fights of all time out of Dragon Ball. Gohan versus Cell, that's in my top 3. This fight is in my top 3. And then let's see, what's another one? Because I have a top 5, but all of my best fights are from the Z Saga. Gohan versus Cell, Goku versus Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, and what's another one? I'll just say Frieza versus Goku. If not Frieza versus Goku, then Goku versus Cell, because that was a good match too. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Of course, y'all be sure to check out Sensible Saiyan. Amazing content, amazing quality. Definitely enjoy his videos, and I can't wait to see what this video entails right here. And I know this, if he said his main videos, like that video I watched with Gohan versus Cell, he said that video took him 40 hours to edit. This fight right here may take him around that time, damn near 80 to 120 hours. This may not come out until like next month. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're new. And this is your boy, Icy Dreams, signing out.